What is up, everyone, and welcome to another channel update video. This is obviously going to be the channel update video for December. If you've been following along with my channel update videos regularly, then you'll know the drill by now. You know that I just talk through a few things that that pertain to the content I produce on my YouTube channel. And the first thing that I think some people will be quite happy to hear is that Realms Album Quest will be making a very, very minimal return in December. On the, let me get the dates correct. On the 19th of December, I believe it's going to be. I will be doing a live stream over on my Twitch channel, which is down in the description, which is going to be for my top 25 albums that were released in 2020. Obviously, some of the content will have appeared in previous Realms Album Quest videos. But, you know, there'll be some brand new stuff in there that I haven't spoken about before, and you'll get to hear my thoughts and feelings and why I think that those are as good as they are, essentially, why they deserve to be. I've currently listened to about 470, 480 different albums that dropped this year. So there's quite a wide sample size to pick 25 from. It's not like I've heard 35 and these are the best 25. It's like I've heard nearly 500 and these are the best 25. So yeah, that will be happening on I believe it's the 19th of December, but I'll make an official update about it on Twitter. Sorry about this. This is what happens with my controller when I play this game, and I just drop my phone on the floor and everything's going to shit. Okay, I think I'm safe. Anyway. Oh my god, what's going on? I need a new controller. Man. Okay, we're good. We're good. I lost my train of thought completely. Okay. So yeah, I think that'll be happening on December 19th. I'll probably post an update on Twitter and or in my Discord server, slightly closer to the time when I have an official confirmed date and I've got all my resources prepared. But I think I'm currently planning to do that on the 19th. But don't take that date as gospel. Come on, man. So yeah, now on the gaming side of things, obviously you may have seen on Sunday, this Sunday just been, I dropped an F1 2020 video. That will be a series. It will be a 22 video series, which means it will be moving throughout the entirety of December. Along with some other things, we've got that Europa playthrough going on. And then I'll be doing a few more Was It Worth It's, and I'll have a look through the Humble Monthly Bundle in December to see if there's any more games that take my fancy to do a playthrough of over the month of December. But that's everything I've got confirmed for now. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a PlayStation 5 on release date. I really did try, but for those of you who are in the UK and Europe, you probably know that there was a lot of shambles, and it was just generally very, very not possible to get a PlayStation 5 on that day. You know, I went onto 5 different websites. I was refreshing like mad when they said they were due to go live, and I could not obtain one. I think the demand was just too high. I really tried, but you know, there will be another time. So yeah, I may get one over the course of this month, depending on when they're next available, but that obviously will be, you know, down to whether PlayStation release more stock before the end of the year, and whether I can get one then, or whether demand is still too high, and you know, it's very out of my control as to when I will get a PlayStation 5, but I am still very keen to get one and will be trying to get one as soon as I possibly can. Other than that, I'm trying to think what else I have on my mind. at the moment. Yeah. So today, the day of recording this is Black Friday. If things go according to how I intend to do them, I'm planning on, before Black Friday sales are over, picking up a couple of new games in the form of Hitman 2, and in the form of Satisfactory, for PC. I don't know if either of those games would be something that people would be interested in watching. I mentioned briefly before I was toying with the idea of doing a Hitman 1 and 2 playthrough on the channel before Hitman 3 comes out, or around the time Hitman 3 comes out, and then doing 3 when it drops. Another couple of games I've been getting into recently that I've been thinking about potentially doing a playthrough of is Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered and Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. I really enjoy those games, and I believe that they have confirmed there will be a Modern Warfare Remastered 3, which I can only assume will come out at some point in 2021 or maybe slightly earlier 2022. So I could do a playthrough of those at some point if people would be interested in that. Other than that, now that I've set up my PlayStation 4 to record games at long last, there have been a few games I've wanted to do recordings of for quite some time, but haven't been able to because the PlayStation 4 I haven't been able to record until recently. F1 2020 was one of them, which is something I'm now obviously doing. Another one was the Shadow of the Colossus PS4 remaster. I've never played Shadow of the Colossus, and it always looked like my kind of game. So that's something I'd quite like to do. Other than that, I think I'll just be obviously combing through Humble monthly bundles, seeing what they give me, seeing if there's anything interesting to play through. I've finished recording the Europa playthrough at this point. That series isn't very long. It's only about 9 videos. Not about 9 videos. It's only exactly 9 videos. So, yeah, there's not too much content on that. And then after that, I'll be doing, like I said, a few more Was It Worth It, and then combing through Humble Monthly to see if there's anything I want to do long form. F1 2020 will be long form, but I was wondering if after I've finished my championship mode playthrough, if anyone would be interested in the potential for a career mode playthrough of some description, maybe of my team. I could do a new save in my team, or I could do a like driver career where I join an underdog team, perhaps Haas. That could be an interesting one to join, and try and bring them to the front. I don't know if that would be something people would be interested in. But yeah, I guess it's really just down to what people would want to see. If there's any other games you want to see, of course, let me know in the comments below. For example, I have Yakuza Kiwami 2, and I've played Yakuza Kiwami 1, but would be more than happy to play that game again, because I really enjoyed it. I was never very good at it. I just used to do like the same combos every time. But if it's something people want to see, then I'm definitely not against the idea of playing through the first 2 of those, and any of the other games in the Yakuza series that I can get my hands on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I'll speak briefly on some thoughts I've been having pertaining to Realms Album Quest going forward into the new year. And I will probably end up doing a Twitter poll about this later in December. But I've been toying with a couple of ideas on what content I should make for Realms Album Quest, because I have wanted to bring it back, and I won't be able to do it in the format it was before. I simply don't have the time. But I've been thinking of a couple of ways I could bring it back. One of them is in the form of a weekly review, where I take the album, like an album I've been enjoying a lot that particular week, like a new album. So, for example, the week of recording this and the week that this is being released, an album that came out is Miley Cyrus's latest album. It's called Plastic Hearts, and I thought it was all right, and maybe I could do a review like that, for example, of an album that I quite like that came out that particular week. Talk about why I like it, talk about why it's good, talk about anything I didn't like about it, give it a score, all that jazz. If that's something people would like to see. And then the other idea I had was the potential of doing basically like a sort of historical deep dive into certain albums and into kind of like understanding why these albums have stood the test of time, why they're so critically acclaimed, why people like them so much. And I'm sure that with a lot of the ones I'd go for, there's probably been videos done about them before. But yeah, so I'd probably do a poll to ask whether people would be interested in seeing something like that. You know, maybe within my next uni semester, I have a lot less work that I believe I'm getting next semester, and so there is the potential for me to be even doing both. So yeah, let me know what you'd like to see of all the things I've said. I know I kind of dumped a lot of thoughts. I usually make a plan for these. I just started recording and completely forgot and thought I'd try and ad-lib it. It seems to have gone fairly decently. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the things that I've been talking about. Let me know how you've been enjoying the content I've been putting out so far. If there's any playthrough that you've enjoyed more than another. For example, did you enjoy my live stream content of Time Splitters Future Perfect more than my recorded content, or do you prefer the recorded content? Is there any classic games you'd like to see me handle? I have a lot of PS2 games, including obviously Time Splitters Future Perfect, which I played, and Ratchet and Clank 3, which is one that I was streaming before my schedule got kind of a bit overloaded and I had to stop streaming. That will be returning at some point for those of you who watch my stream. I haven't given up on it yet, but that probably won't be until the new year, so I wouldn't fret about that too much. So yeah, I'd definitely be down to play some classic games when I'm back with my old setup. I don't know if it was super obvious or not, but due to the lockdown and the pandemic and everything that's been going on, I actually had to move away from where I was based, near my uni, and essentially basically go home. It's a tiny bit more complicated than that, but essentially I went home, and I'm kind of on a bit of a temporary setup now. Like I've got my PC, but it's not I don't have everything. I don't have my PlayStation or any of my other consoles. But when I'm back in my proper house with all my equipment, then I would definitely be down to do a recording of a classic game that I own, or even find a cheap copy of one on eBay. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see in particular. If you enjoy these ramblings that I do, then make sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna just put the controller down now, quite frankly, because I'm sick of it disconnecting every 5 seconds. We're done now. We're done. And hopefully I will see you in the next video, which I believe is going to be a Europa video coming out tomorrow. So if you've been watching the Europa series, then look forward to that one. And yeah, you all are great. See you next time.